Fog Entertainment back again with another video, and we're looking at what if Samcro killed Polly and Ethan Zobelle in Impeccable Smokes at the end of episode 12 of season 2. We have finished season 2 in terms of reviews, but we are nowhere near finished the rankings, the then and nows, the theories, so make sure you strap in for it, and then season 3 will start. If I was to make a prediction when season 3 will start, it'll probably start before when the Mayans season 5 comes out. So, probably about a month's time. Probably the end of April, start of May is when we'll start reviewing season 3 of Sun. So make sure you check out all that good content. But we are looking at when Unser walks into Impeccable Smokes. He holds Polly Zobelle at gunpoint. He's like, well, I'm the law around here. Blah, blah, blah. Enter Samcro. Clay holds Polly at gunpoint, holds the gun right up their crotch. Unser's like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't sign up on this. Again, kind of stupid for Unser. It's like, hold on here. You're going to give Samcro the room with Polly and Zobelle. Well, Polly and Ethan Zobelle. It's like, what were you expecting truly to happen here? Big man, I don't know what you were expecting to happen here, but I mean, I'll tell you what's going to happen here, because Zobelle walks in. They're both holding the guns, man. Zobelle's on his knees. It looks like Zobelle and Polly are both going to die at this point. I mean, because why wouldn't they die at this point? Let's be real. I mean, it should realistically be bang, bang, good night. But then who enters? Captain America, Jacob Hale. He's like, what are you doing? If you watched episode 12 review, he won quote the episode for that, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. I mean, you'd have to... I mean, obviously, what you're doing doesn't sound like the greatest thing of all time, but in the context of the episode, it was pretty unreal. But of course here he's willing to leave after Hunter says, my badge still outranks your badge, deputy, and there will be no crime here. So we're looking at what if Samcro just killed these two right here. Could Hale have been able to live with himself? Of course it would have set up. It wouldn't have set up for a massively lackluster finale, but of course Zobelle and Polly would be dead, which then, so Gemma here wouldn't have followed Polly to the safe house where Stoll had just killed Edmund Hayes, so you've got that entire thing out the window, which means she probably would have just killed Edmund Hayes, and then Cammy Hayes would never have had reason to go after Half-Sack and therefore end up killing him and taking Abel. So I mean, it would have prevented actually quite a lot of stuff. It would have been Samcro killing Zobelle here would have been probably the best decision they could have ever made, because also Zobelle manages to escape. Alright, his daughter ends up getting killed by Gemma, but it just shows you. I think this is brilliant writing. I feel like Sons does this numerous times, man, where one wee incident can have major repercussions later down the line. It's like I think we made the vid on the channel, what if Jax didn't save the Niners, right? So see in season 4, if he doesn't save the Niners, they don't... You could not use them as the people who attempted to shoot Clay, therefore Tig doesn't go after the Niners, therefore he doesn't kill Pope's daughter, therefore Opie does not get killed in jail. It's stuff like that that I think sets this show alone from the rest. Personally, I mean, people can bum lick other shows and talk about the writing, but to me, it's stuff like that that really gets the blood pumping. That's when you know writing is good and it all makes sense. There's nothing worse when you're watching a TV show and the writing doesn't make sense, but here, it does make sense, man, and albeit what we're saying in this video, what if the kill probably changes things fucking drastically. I mean, they probably would have killed Weston. You wouldn't have had the fun Mexican standoff on Main Street in Charming, sadly. So, it is what it is. But yeah, that's what would have happened, guys, if Samcro killed Polly and Ethan Zobelle in Impeccable Smokes. Abel wouldn't have been kidnapped. Half-Sack would still be alive and all that good stuff, but guess what? They didn't, because Hale, Captain America, stood up and he took one for the team. But anyway, till next time, peace.